Hello, my name is Jani. Welcome to my channel. This is a cross stitch channel where we talk about cross stitch and projects and flosses and fabrics, and we share this emotion and this love for cross stitch. I was really motivated. Yesterday I was talking with a few stitchy friends, and it's always so rewarding and so nice to talk about something you love so much as my stitching with stitchers with people who understand our love, our excitement, and share these same crazy feelings about what we do and what we love. And of course we have the support of our families or our non-stitching friends, but it's not the same like when you found the perfect fabric for a project and you can share with someone, and that stitcher immediately understand your excitement and your happiness, and yeah. It's that connection and that bond that it's so powerful, and let us continuing with this wonderful journey and this passion for what we do. So yeah, we are stitchers and we love to be part of this amazing community. And if you are a new stitchers or a stitcher, or you want to start stitching, welcome. Take a seat and have a cup of coffee, and yeah, there's a lot of videos and information about cross stitch. I'm a Mexican stitcher. There's a lot of information in Spanish and in English, and there are so many different designs and materials and levels of difficulty. And perhaps if you like to stitch mirabillas or samplers or something more difficult or something more easy, and yeah, there's a lot, and we are a very caring community. If you have any question, if you have anything that you want to know, there is always people willing to help you. And yeah, we love to have you here. Welcome to the dark side, to the stitchy side. We have cookies and we stitch a lot. So yeah. And I want to share with you something that I did. One of my goals for this 2021 was to focus on my whips, trying not to start anything new. So yeah, that went through the window. But yeah, I've been stitching a lot of my whips. Whips is a work in progress. So usually us stitchers love to have all these different projects, and we cannot limit to one project at a time, because there are a lot of new designs and new projects and new fabrics and new flosses, and we are really yeah. We love all of that. So yeah, we need to start new things and to have all these projects and all this stash of patterns and fabrics and everything. So yeah, but I've been stitching in one of my whips. This is 3 Things Sampler by Moira Blackburn, and I'm in the last part of this project, but I was getting really tired. So yeah, I let this project aside and start something new. But yeah, this is my work in progress, and I hope this week to focus again on this sampler to finally finish it. Hopefully. I need to finish this tree, which is very similar to this one, and then I need to put some flowers here similar to that one. Well, kind of, but yeah. And once those are finished, I have been finished my project. It's a lovely, lovely sampler. It's one of the pieces that I really, really like, because it's a really impressive piece of stitching. So yeah, I love it. I translate the central phrase and make some little changes here and there. I'm using a fabric that I get here in Mexico. It's a 36, 38 cotton fabric, not completely even weave, but it's wonderful for me for working on my samplers. And I'm stitching with DMC 1/2. That means that you use one thread of DMC over 2 threads of the fabric in order to form the cross. And you can see the coverage, it's really good. I like my project when I'm doing my crosses, to being able to look at the shape of the cross. So yeah, I really like that, like svelte cross, a thin cross, instead of the really full cross, because you can stitch in a 36 count with 2 threads. But yeah, I prefer this lighter cross. So yeah, I'm loving this, and hopefully I will finish soon this project. But I was telling you that I start a new project last week and I finished it. This is Gather Here by Hello from Liz Matthews, and it's a design that I love. It's a design from this year Nashville market, and I really, really adore, the simplicity of this design. It's like a wooden engraved piece, and of course, knowing me, I love to make conversion and changing things in my projects. So I decided to use a fabric that I dyed using eco print and some dyes, and I use Gloriana silk in a lovely green and navy blue, and I love it. I I place the I placed the words, because in the original design the letters go in the bottom part, but I decided to put it above the bird because I wanted to center my lips in the design, in order to be able to appreciate more more area of my lips, something like that. And this design, it's full of personalization, meaning that I made a lot of mistakes. But I love it, I love it. This lip is completely different. I totally changed the shape, but it's a little fat lip. And I love it. And in the letters I make mistakes, and but yeah, I really, really enjoy stitching this project. I fell in love of this design when was really released, and yeah, I needed to stitch it. So yeah, once was available as a PDF, please, designers around the world, the PDF version, it's a wonderful option for us, stitchers who doesn't always have the opportunity to have a local needle shop with this type of charts. So if you put available as a PDF, we can buy the chart and get it immediately, and we love things immediately. So yeah, this is a really simple wooden frame that I paint, and then I distress, sand it. And yeah, I think it looks really pretty. Carlitos helped me with this. He's my handyman, and yeah, I finished this last night and frame it immediately. So yeah, another project finish of this year. you know, even though I start this year. But yeah, and I want to show you the projects that I've been stitching and finishing. This is Floralie, that I made the conversion to DMC 115 in order to make like a red sampler. So yeah, I really love this project. And again, this was a project that I started many years ago. And this project, let me see if I can do it both. This Floralie, I started with these silks, and then I decided to, you know, to finish as a red sampler, but the silks are here. So yeah, that's why it's always good to have, you know, all this stash, because you never know where you're going to need something, and that's great. Another project, let me put this here, yeah. Another project that I finished this year, it's by Old Forest, the Russian windows, and it's a lovely project. In this case, I dyed the flosses in order to make pretty close match to the flosses that Old Forest sell. And yeah, I love it, I love it. It's a really peaceful and beautiful project. Yeah, it's different from my other framing. All this I frame it by myself, and this is a really light project, you know, but yeah, I love it. And it's so pretty, and it was so easy to stitch. I mean, you finish each window, and it's a little finish, and yeah, it's a lovely project. Another sampler that I did this year, it's this by Plum Street Sampler. It's called Blackberry House, and in this case I use a completely, you know, out of of the box fabric. It's more like mermaid and oceanic fabric, you know, blue and light green. So, but I love this fabric, and I decided to use it in this sampler. So the result is very different to the traditional design or the original project, but I love it. It's so different. It's very me, and it's really a happy project. So yeah, and this is stitched in Aida, Aida 18 that I dyed. But again, you can stitch anything on Aida. Aida is a wonderful fabric. Sometimes we hear that, you know, linen is better or silk threads are better, and it's a matter of preference, but the value of our stitching is the work that we put on it. So you can stitch on Aida, you can stitch on linen, you can stitch on Lugana, you can stitch on the fabric that is not designed for cross stitch. Many of these projects that I have finished are stitched in my, you know, cotton fabric that I get here locally, and it's a regular, you know, fabric, not especially designed for cross stitch, but you can stitch on anything. And finally, this is a sampler by Hands Across the Sea. Again, I make a lot of of changes here. I use many specialty stitches, and it was like a project, like a game that I was, you know, choosing different specialty stitches to fill the spaces and to create this composition that could look good, and, you know, playing with the possibilities. So yeah, my design or my project, it's very different to the original design because of that. But yeah, again, you can stitch, you can take a certain design or certain project and make it your own. You can change it, you can convert the colors, you can decide to stitch certain parts of the design and then add something new or something from another design, and yeah, have fun in the process. So yeah. And talking about having fun and this lovely community, I received this gift from a stitchy friend, and it's called W, a Mexican band sampler, by a reproduction by Needlework Press, and it's a beautiful, beautiful sampler. It doesn't have information about the original sampler, but it's so pretty, and I was so excited. So of course I needed to have the flosses for this, so I immediately went for the flosses, and you know, making my best Nicole's. Here are the flosses. I use a lot of CXC flosses because they are really cheap and the colors are really nice. They are color fast. They are a little thicker than the regular DMC, and yeah, I love to stitch with them. And of course I need to find a fabric for this project, so I have this one that I dyed, and I love it, and I think this is going to look great. So yeah, this is a future new start thanks to a lovely stitcher. And yeah, and because it's a gift, you know, I don't need to have this guilt of starting new projects, I guess. You can do whatever you want, whatever makes you happy regarding your stitching, because we stitch for the joy of it. And I really, really enjoy you know, having this possibility and this way to express my creativity and to relax and to share with my stitchy friends. So yeah. Well, that's all my report for today. I want to let you a big hug in this Mother's Day. Some flowers. So yeah, have a wonderful Mother's Day celebration. Have a wonderful day, and stitch a lot. Take care of yourselves, take care of your families, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.